What's going on, guys? So today we're talking about Jordan 1 mid investments. But before we start, I'm still fairly new to sneaker investing as it is. So if you guys have any tips or other recommendations for shoes to invest in, please let me know in the comments below. Alright, so the first mid that I think could potentially go up is the Jordan 1 mid Gym Red. This shoe has a very decent color blocking, and just like the Jordan 1 Gym Red High, that shoe went up in price like crazy as well. This shoe has already almost 11,000 sales there on StockX alone, and the sale volume is through the roof. This shoe is consistently selling every single day, probably close to 100 pairs almost every single day. The only thing that I figured out about mids is that all mids that have a black Nike swoosh tend to do a lot better than others, and also that they restock a lot. So the one thing I'm seeing is I'm waiting for shoes to stable out to start investing. But as always, if you guys have any other tips or any other recommendations, please let me know. Alright, so the next one is a Jordan 1 mid Arctic Orange, and though yet again it doesn't have a black Nike swoosh, I can see this shoe being very profitable in the future because these shades of almost pinkish orange always tend to go up in favor to children and women. And though these are releasing on Nike again, so they probably will dip, but in about another 8 to 12 months I can see these hitting around 200. And so the sale volume, again, just like the other ones, is very, very high, so the demand is there too. They're currently sitting at about $85 to $90 depending on the size, and I'm specifically talking about the grade school pair when it comes to these, because yet again this colorway is directed more towards children and women. Alright, the next shoe is the Jordan 1 mid Signal Blue, specifically in GS sizes. This mid has blue patent leather with a black Nike swoosh, which tends to make the mid more profitable in the long run. And right now these are sitting at, depending on the size, about $90 to $130. Though the demand isn't as high as the other colorways, these have already hit their mark at around, they were going for about 200 at one point, so they definitely can go back up again. And just because of the colorway alone, these definitely seem that they will be profitable in the future. But yeah, the Jordan 1 mid Signal Blue. Next up is the Jordan 1 mid Pastel. This shoe has a really good color blocking with a black Nike swoosh, and this colorway seems geared toward more children and women. Right now these shoes are sitting at about $80 to $90 depending on the size, and the sale volume again also looks really good as well. These seem to be selling consistently day in and day out, so I believe that these will also be a pretty fruitful hold for the future. But it seems like all mids eventually go up in price that have decent color blocking, so I'm pretty sure that almost all of these will eventually go up in price. But like I said earlier in the video, I'm not an expert by any means, so if you guys think or know that I'm going to be wrong, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm always looking for new investment. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one.